Hey everyone, it's Gregory, and today we're going to be doing a pretty on fleek makeup tutorial. Here I already have my foundation on. I use MAC Pro Longwear, and I use my NYX Angel Veil Primer. Now I'm going to be taking my NYX foundation stick in 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, and I'll be concealing and highlighting in the areas that I need it. Now that you're done applying the concealer, go ahead and take a sponge and blend it out in patting motions. If you have dry skin like me, I like to use a sponge that's a little bit wet just to apply a little bit more moisture to my skin. Now to make my jawline really stand out, I like to highlight underneath my contour cheek area with my highlighter as well and concealer, just so that my jawline is on fleek. Okay, so highlight right there where I'm blending. Now that that's all blended out, we're going to take this Airspun translucent setting powder and we're going to go right underneath the eye with the sponge just to let it cook, okay? Let that cook right underneath the eye so I get that really highlighted effect so I can get my skinniness on, girl. Now go ahead and let that sit, and I'm going to take my angled brush from Morphe and my NARS Orgasm blush. It's a little shimmery and a little pink. I'm going to go ahead and apply this in my contour areas just to go ahead and give me some dimension to the face. With this look, I'm going for a very pink, natural, glowing skin. I don't want to look all bronze and goddessy in this look. I just want to look cute and pretty and gorgeous. Now with a powder brush, go ahead and dust away the extra powder that you no longer need underneath the eye. I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and just go ahead and mist the face. Give it a little bit of moisture. Let it dry for a second. You can even pat it in. Now what I'm going to do here is take my NYX eyebrow pencil and go ahead and define my brows and get that dominant look that I always strive to have with my eyebrows, because as you all know, eyebrows are like children to me. So come through, children of the corn. Now that I found my Real Techniques eyebrow brush, that's what I like to call it at least, I'm going to go ahead with my MAC concealer pot and etch around my eyebrows just to clean up around them to really give that dominant look that I strive to have. So go ahead and just clean up around the top of your eyebrow if you really want a dominant eyebrow look, and underneath, and you're just going to let that sit and cook. Because the longer this concealer sits, the harder it is to blend, so you'll really get that highlighted effect. Now that I got the eyebrows etched out, I'm going to take this LA Girl Pro Concealer, just apply it to my eyelids to give a little bit of an eyeshadow base because I will be going in with eyeshadows today. And once I get that applied, I'm going to go in with my ring finger and blend out my brows and my concealer on my eye. Blend, blend, and blend. Now with my Z palette and my Morphe eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take this Mocha Matte blush in this very purpley color that I have from Estee Lauder, and I'm going to go ahead and with my crease, just go ahead and apply that in circular motions in the eye, just to define my crease a little bit more. And you're going to go ahead and do that on both sides. Now, if you're a person like me and you just want to pop a color and you're always in a rush for work, this is a very simple look. From here, you can just put your mascara on, but to up it up one, you can just go ahead and follow the next steps that I provide. Now I'm taking my Morphe eyeshadow brush and my Chanel palette that my aunt gave me. And this palette is very beautiful because, as you can tell, it's all purple-based tones. So what I'm going to do is take two of the tones, the bottom two, and I'm going to go ahead and define my crease a little bit more. Now with eyeshadow looks, it's very important that you use multiple shadow colors and shades. The reason why is because when you blend with multiple colors and shades, it gives you a very flawless look to your eyeshadow, and it really looks blended, so you're not blotchy, or from like a certain angle you don't see like a streak of darkness or lightness. So it's very important to blend, 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 blend when you're trying to achieve a very beautiful eyeshadow look. Now with my Z palette, I have my Naked palette in there, and I'm going to go ahead and take the shade from the Naked palette in Sin and just apply this all over the top of my lid and in the inner crease to give my eye a more flawless look. Okay, okay. Come through, eyeshadow. I see you now. Now I'm going to go back with that second tone in my Chanel palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and take this darker shadow and just go ahead and define the crease even more, just to give it a more dominant look towards the end of my eye, so I get that very beautiful, flawless eyeshadow look that we're trying to achieve in this video. Now remember, makeup is all about trying and being playful. You know, I really don't try my hardest with makeup. I just feel that I get my end results by really enjoying the process. So don't make makeup stressful, make it fun, because that's when you're really going to see the results that you strive for. Now to really get your eyeshadow to pop, I'm going to take this flat eyeshadow brush and just give it a mist with my Urban Decay setting spray. I'm going to go in with my Becca highlighting powder, and I'm just going to apply that exactly where I applied Sin from my Naked palette. The reason why is because this Becca powder is really micro smooth, but it gives so much pigment to the eye, and it really makes my eyes stand out, especially with my eye colors. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to both eyes. Now for a natural eyeliner look that I kind of like to smoke out, I'm going to take these two darker shades from my Sephora palette and a angle brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and line the top lash line, and then what I'll do is go ahead and smoke it out. This just gives it a very natural blend rather than using like a liquid liner or a pencil for your liner. I like this look because I am a man's, okay, and I like to look natural as much as I can be, even though that's not what I'm trying to achieve here. Now, as I apply my Clinique mascara, I just want to go over, what I have planned for 2016. I do have a few ideas jotted down. As you can tell earlier, I did post on my Facebook and my Instagram. My Mermaid Madness makeup tutorial will be coming out soon. I also will be going over like a shaving tutorial for men, daily facial routine. I will be doing a tutorial on how to use coconut oil in 7 different ways. So I just really do appreciate everyone supporting me, sharing the video, liking it, referring people to see my videos. I really do appreciate it, and all the support really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. So go ahead and blend your mascara through so you don't have any clumps. And then next we'll go into applying false eyelashes. Now I'm going to be taking my favorite eyelashes from Ardell in the shape Wispy. These are my favorite eyelashes because I get a very natural but dramatic look with these eyelashes. Anytime that I try to achieve a makeup look that requires eyelashes, I always use these eyelashes because they just look very good on me and they fit beautifully on my eyelids. So go ahead and try them out. Now, I blow on my false eyelash very gently after I apply the glue so that the glue gets very tacky. This helps me when I go apply the eyelash to my eyelid. It doesn't run all over. I find that most people just put a big gloop of glue on their eyelash and then they put it on their eyelid and it's all over the place. It's like not even an eyelid, like it's a second eyebrow. So make sure when you go to apply false eyelashes, you allow the glue to be very tacky and apply it close to the lash line as possible so they look very natural and wispy, okay? Now, to even make them more natural looking, go ahead and blend your real eyelashes into the false eyelashes with your mascara. This will just give you a seamless look to your eyelashes. Now, to finish off the look, I'm going to take this NYX Cosmetics lip liner pencil. It's a bronze shimmery color, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lip. Then I'm going to take my Sephora lipstick in the shade Sephora Rouge. It's a very purpley color. On me it comes out purple at least. And then I'm just going to apply this all over the lip. It's a matte finish, so it's very beautiful. Now with my lipstick from MAC, I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the middle of my lips in the shade Myth. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite lip gloss from Philosophy. It's the watermelon flavor. It is just so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Now, my favorite part about my makeup is getting my Jennifer Lopez on. So I'm going to take my big, fluffy fan brush, and I'm going to take my Becca highlighting powder, and I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheeks, right where my cheekbone hits. And this will give you a glowing skin finish. It's very beautiful. And I'll do this right down the center of my nose to give me that very slim nose effect. Now, I don't get cute, I get drop dead gorgeous. And to ensure I stay gorgeous, I'm going to set my makeup with my Urban Decay setting spray. And that is the finished look. Something simple for your eye, but it gives you a pop of color. I will be coming out with more dramatic looks here soon. Just want to thank everyone for liking all of my videos. I know this is my second video. I thank everyone so much for sharing and subscribing. It just is so overwhelming. I am so appreciative of everyone giving me the support. And thank you so much for watching and recommending me. I really want to get my name out there, so thank you guys so much. Stay tuned. There will be a lot more coming in the year of 2016. Until next time.